have been having a lot of fun driving this week an all-electric Kia EV6. But this isn't just any Kia EV6. This is the GT version, which means you get extra power, extra jump, extra push off the line when you're in GT mode. Let me tell you, forget the Lamborghinis, forget the Ferraris. The Kia EV6 beats them all off the line with a 0 to 60 speed of 3.4 seconds. It's a headbanger, man. I'm telling you. I don't know when you ever need that, but I found it to be quite fun. On the freeway, boom, you are gone. You got to keep your speed down. You got to be careful because this has got way too much power and it's all electric. This has 576 horsepower in this all-electric vehicle with 206 miles of all-electric range. So you can drive all around town, do your weekly driving. You get up over 150 miles, you plug it in, charge it at a fast charging station, boom, you're charged up in under 18 minutes. You can go from 10% to 80% in less than 18 minutes. That's because it's got a special battery, 800 volt battery that is set up for fast charging. So anytime in the future, as charging gets better and better and faster, this Kia EV6 will handle it. So you are future-proof when it comes to EV charging. Like I said, this has 576 horsepower with a 206 mile range, and it has a top speed of 161 miles per hour. Now, I'm just taking Kia's word for that because I never got close to that. But I will tell you that it is super fast, and there's so many modes you can drive, and you've got an eco and a normal and a sport and a snow mode. But then when you switch to GT, you've got the GT mode, you've got the My Drive where you figure out how you like to drive it. It's also got a drift mode, which I did not test, but I can tell you, a drift mode in a GT like this, you are going to have some kind of fun. I love the heads-up display in this Kia EV6, multicolored, multifunctional, gives you your speed, gives you the speed limit, it gives you directional signs wherever you're going navigation-wise. It'll tell you turn right, turn left in beautiful color. It also has blind spot monitors that are like red radar waves. Wherever there's a vehicle in your blind spot, you can see by these red radar type looking waves in that heads-up display. And I found that to be very, very comforting, a nice tool for when you're driving. Make sure that nobody's in your blind spot. So this is the GT version, which has a lot of exterior coolness, like the spoiler. You've got the 21-inch wheels, you got neon accents, you got the racing bucket seats, really tight when you're cornering, keep you in place, and all kinds of fun GT fixtures inside and outside this Kia EV6.
We spent some time playing with the Kia Smart Parking Assist system, which actually steers the car into a parking space hands-free. For 2023, the Kia EV6 features remote smart parking, which allows drivers to remotely park their EV6 or exit a parking spot from the outside of the vehicle using just the vehicle's key fob. The feature makes navigating tight parking spaces easier and hands-free, but it's pretty slow and takes a bit of practice to learn how to use it. But when we finally got the hang of it, it was a fun experience. For a quicker process, I'll probably just park the car myself.
One of the really cool things that you find with this EV6 is the door handles that are They start out flush, right like that, flush to the body. You walk close to it or you press the unlock button, pops out, and you're opening the door just like that. Very easy, very simple and nice. You close it up, there it goes, back in. So cool. Of course, it's got that magic instrument panel that switches over just by the touch of a finger from heating and air conditioning to the radio, navigation, and media buttons. Easily switched back, doesn't take up any space. Really, really nice. So the regenerative braking, you have 4 choices of how much pressure you want the car to brake when you let your foot off the accelerator. Every time you're doing that, you're putting power back into the battery. So I let off, and that's got a good little aggressive braking, but if I press one more, I can slow it down to a stop. I haven't pressed the brake at all. So kind of fun to play around with that and find out what is comfortable for me. I'm finding level 2 is comfortable because it gives me a nice regenerative pull, but then I slow it down like this and I don't have to press the brake, and I almost stopped right where I want to stop. Now I'll keep going. So it's just fun to play around with one pedal driving with regenerative braking. There's 4 different levels to play around with. It also has a nice tailgate and a huge rear cargo area. When you have the rear seats folded down, plenty of room. When the rear seats are up, plenty of room. I put all 4 of my grandchildren in here, no problem. Lots of room for them in this Kia EV6. Thing, of course, it's got that front trunk, that frunk as we like to say, as EV vehicles have. Base price for this 2023 Kia EV6 with GT, $61,400. All told, as tested, this is $62,865. The Kia EV6 has always been one of my favorite EVs. This one exceeds expectations because you've got that GT mode with 576 horsepower, 0 to 60 speed, 3.4 seconds. It'll beat a Lambo, it'll beat a Ferrari, and it'll do it all in electric only mode. You gotta check out the EV6 from Kia. Way cool. So here's a note about charging. Now, earlier in the week, I went to an Electrify America station that I've gone to before, and I had a heck of a time getting a full charge. I probably did it 5 or 6 times. Plugging in, it would charge for about 3 minutes and then stop and tell me to unplug. I have to unplug, do it again, another 3, 4, 5 minutes. I don't know. I kept having to unplug, plug it back in. This time I've gone to the EV Go, and it has been flawless. Swipe my credit card, plug it in, boom, it's charging, and it's charging fast.
At this spot to do a parallel parking situation.
Big spot.
Big spot, easy.
You can't park here.
Yeah. Give this a go. He says,
Stop
okay,
the vehicle.
I think I can do it. No, it doesn't like it.
It doesn't. It says the slope is too. We're gonna try it again. Only this time, well, we're gonna just try it. We'll see what happens. Searching for parking space. I've still got control of the vehicle. Pressing the button. Searching for parking space. Did you find one yet, buddy? Oh, we did. Now, vehicle must be stopped. I'm going to press that button. Now, remote parking, control the people. So, from the outside, shift
to P. That's not going to do it though. Okay. Leave the vehicle and keep the smart key with me. Close all doors. It's doing it on its own. Judy's in there all alone. Parking while I keep the button pressed. I'm still pressing the button.